Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And this is The Curse of Llorona.
My Llorona.
I didn't expect this to be scary, alright? I took my 9-year-old to see it. It was her first big screen horror theater experience.
Yeah.
And it didn't scare her at all. But what's funny is there was a guy in the middle of the theater and he purchased his ticket before us and he was by himself. By himself there, and he had his nachos and his shit, and just the Annabelle 3 trailer came on, and he was like, oh, no, and shit was cracking me up, man, because he wasn't doing it like to be an asshole, like he didn't think that everybody cared what the fuck he thought, like most people who talk in theaters. He was legitimately scared, so I was like, I like that guy, I wish I was him, but I'm not, and none of this shit scares me.
That shit scares the fuck out of me.
No, man.
Yeah, a loud fart in a library will scare me, and this one, it's not hard to scare me, but I like, when they happen, when the jump scares happen, I'm like, oh, you found me good, huh, Arnie? Huh, Arnie, you found me good. Like, I felt like Gilbert, like, I don't know, Gilbert Grape Arnie. It was like, I'm hiding, huh? Yeah, you know what was hiding was a good solid story.
Yeah. No, okay, so that's what it is. Like, it's Conjuring Universe film. So it's there for people on Friday night to go and get their fucking kicks. You know, you go in, you have a jump scare. It's a great time. I'm sick of these fucking movies. So for me, I'm not the core audience for this. Some people will love this movie. For me, I liked it enough. Actually, the movie opens with a great fucking sequence. As soon as
scary.
When you walk out there and she's doing what she's doing. She's doing what she's doing.
Washing clothes.
But no, the opening sequence, to keep it spoiler free, is intense, and you're going, oh fuck, they might actually do some shit. Instead of the typical thing these movies do, which is what this movie ends up doing, which is that the ghost, the killer, the monster, the demon, they don't even hurt anyone or kill anyone for the most part. None of the main characters are ever in peril because the ghost waits until the movie gets boring to pop out and be like, la la la!
Whoa!
And then goes away for 20 minutes until the movie gets boring and then comes back and la la la!
The CGI face really fucking threw me for a loop there. I mean, I've seen my mother with curlers in her hair in the morning that's scarier than that shit when she's like, get up out of bed! You're like, oh, fuck. You have a massive amount of jump scares in the movie and not a lot of story to tell. Like, it's like you just relied on the most cheap, basic scare tactics you can to sell the movie. And it's fine if you're just gonna make it a popcorn film, but if it's supposed to be a part of a larger universe and really get people into the mode and see, you know, and plus, Llorona has got some great mythology behind her. Like, if you look about what the real curse of Llorona is, the Weeping Woman, yeah, it's fucking good. I mean, I was like, you had a lot of material to work with there and you just didn't explore it. I don't know if it was a budget thing or you just didn't have time thing or your car was getting towed thing when you're writing the script thing. I don't know what the thing was, but the thing was that the movie could have been better, and I actually thought it was going to be one of the like sleeper hits. I really did. I thought going in it was going to be one of those movies that nobody was really talking about, but it was actually going to be really fucking scary and unique and different and maybe breathe some new life into the Conjuring universe that we hadn't seen before. But no, child, you did nothing. You let us down.
I think that they have a template. I think that the studio has a template and it goes like this, all right? Family, characters that you like, possibly kids, tragedy in the background, right? Insert urban legend here. Again, like I just said before, have this thing come out, kill a couple people that you don't know or don't care about early in the movie. Like if you're gonna have any deaths, it's gonna be the characters who aren't central to the story, right? Now, when they did something in the beginning of this, I thought, oh, this movie might go there. Yeah. This movie might actually be the difference, but no. It's the same thing with these haunted house flicks that keep coming out. After that scene happens, we move forward, the thing pops up, it scares people, it doesn't actually hurt anybody except for leaving cigarette burns on their arm like Judd Nelson's dad in fucking Breakfast Club.
Do I stutter?
You remember Mama? Remember what happened at the end of Mama? That movie was different.
I like that movie.
And it went dark, and that actually scared you. It was fucked up.
That was a unique gothic tale.
These movies don't do that. The whole Conjuring universe feels like it's based on these ghosts that just want to scare you. It's a fucking haunted house.
The problem with the Conjuring one was great. I mean, everybody loved The Conjuring, and for good reason. I mean, it was it had amazing actors, and it was a great story. It had a good balance between jump scares, but creepiness factor that made it really unique and different that had come out before. I mean, like, the thing is, when you tell a good horror story, like you can have the jump scares and that's fine, but the thing that makes it stick, that makes people remember it, is when you have an atmosphere that goes with it, or at least a storytelling or story building to a point where it makes sense to have those parts in there. Not just like every 5 seconds I was like, fuck the bitch, you know, like Mike was saying, like it doesn't make I have a guilty pleasure. I like watching Darkness Falls. I like it. Like it's a stupid good movie, and that's what I think it's equatable. That's what to me this movie's like, watching Darkness Falls. Like Darkness Falls is a pretty basic idea of a story, and it's got a fucking tooth fairy that comes around and tries to steal your children. It's kind of the same shit in this, and they didn't put any kind of like panache on it. They didn't put any creepy factor in it. It was just like, let's sell a bunch of tickets by giving people a haunted house thrill ride. That's what it's a haunted house. It's a haunted house movie, and if that's what you want. And like I said, I don't even hate the movie for that. I don't even hate the movie for that, because it's like, hey, sometimes you just need a good fuck it kind of movie. They just missed an opportunity to really tell an awesome, unique story.
You said it, man. There's moments in this where it was actually creepy. Like Llorona herself, like, is creepy. The tale is creepy. But instead they just wanted to copy and paste their formula on top of it, and it's already old. Like, do something fucking new now. And like, what happens in every single one of these fucking movies, man, they gotta go and they find a priest. And this is when they go find a priest. He's like, oh,
I did like that guy, though.
And of the priest is either gonna be an old fucking guy who can barely even wipe his own ass, or it's gonna be some like jagged, fucking jaded, badass priest. And they had both in this. But Raymond Cruz as the priest was a fucking badass.
I love that dude.
If the movie would have given him more to do, he just like the priest in The Nun, I thought was really good too.
Yeah.
But they didn't give him anything to do except for light fucking candles.
He was like the equivalent of James Woods in Vampires. Like a vampire hunter.
If he'd done anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he had the attitude. He had the thing going. I'm like, fuck yeah, he's got eggs, and he'll egg your house, bitch. And I was like, he's gonna take Llorona down, and there's gonna be like a fucking like creepy ass moment between like good and evil, and it's gonna happen, and nothing happened.
No, he was like, I'm gonna put some flowers in front of your front door, but not your back door, so the ghost still comes in the back door. Yeah, man, honestly, there were some creepy fucking moments in it. There were some good jump scares. If you're there for the Friday night, horror night, jump scares, empty Conjuring Universe film, you'll enjoy the film. It does a good job. And it actually adds a little bit on top of that in that the tale is so creepy in itself.
Yeah.
And there's some really cool moments in it. Raymond Cruz is a badass. There's nothing wrong with the acting. They wanted to make a good movie here. It's a 6. It's a little above average. It's not a terrible, horrible movie, but these movies are just getting old.
I'm gonna give it a 6 as well. It's a 6. I don't know what to tell you. I can't give it any more than that, and I can't tell you it's a fucking amazing film, but...
Hey man, I ain't falling for no banana, no tailpipe.
Oh shit.
Comment down below with your all's thoughts with fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, get some goddamn whammy.
Yeah!
La Llorona.
My Verona.